We took a look at our major areas of charitable giving over the course of the last few years, and in our particular case, we have given to support education in the visual arts and then a variety of natural resource conservation projects. And what we decided to do was to create a donor-advised fund here at the Community Foundation, into which we have made an initial contribution, and we will add to that over the years. During our lifetimes, we are able to make recommendations to the Foundation for charitable grants from that fund. Upon our deaths, then it will receive a gift from our estate, and those funds will be used to provide grants for larger projects in the 3 areas that I mentioned.
And I've been a volunteer trustee of the Community Foundation for a few years now, and I know how easy it is to establish a fund, and that's part of what attracted us. The most difficult part for us was determining how to narrow our scope, because there's so many good causes that we had to really decide where we wanted to focus our efforts. I also know how much effort and research that goes into any grant that the Community Foundation makes, and I have a lot of confidence in that. I have confidence in the investments, and I have confidence in the grant-making process, the follow-up, and I just know that any money that I give here is going to really be well spent and have lasting effects.
We chose to do this through the foundation rather than making gifts to specific charities, because hopefully it will be 20 or 30 years before the gift is realized, and frankly we don't know what charities might exist at that time. And we do have tremendous confidence in the foundation and its grant-making process to make sure that the money is used most effectively in the Midland community as needs arise at that time. We are also excited about the fact that really an endowed fund at the Community Foundation gives forever to the community. The funds are well invested and carefully managed and done in such a way that we are very confident that this gift will keep going into the indefinite future.
And the beauty of the fund agreement is that we didn't have to specify the individual agencies, but we were able to know that if we at least gave an area of interest, we trust that whoever is looking after our funds in the future will know that as long as the agency meets our original guidelines, that they can receive money. One of the things that appealed to us as we were setting up our fund was that we didn't have to be overly specific. We didn't want to do that because we didn't want to tie the hands of the foundation in the future. Again, not knowing exactly what the needs would be, we didn't want to say we want to support this specific activity, because in a few years that activity may go away, but we wanted the foundation to know that that's the sort of thing that we supported, and if something like that came up, we would want it to be considered for support.